Set aside the shame and humiliation, but what trauma does to your brain is change it. And so if you have someone who's been sexually assaulted and they are living in a cave of suffering and they can't find their way out, you can't blame them for that. That's a medical, psychological problem.
A lot of the time being around older men just gives me flashbacks. It's just trauma that I didn't even knew I had until, I've worked through a lot of things through therapy and stuff like that, and you just don't even realize that going through something like that molds you to be how you are today. It was a very dark time in my life, but I just hope that basically he gets what prosecuted the way he should have been from the beginning.
What I thought was so little to my life has affected me so much. I've had children and I never tried. I can't have my breast touched. It brings back things. I've tried to breastfeed for the first time, my third child, last year, and it was the most excruciating and heartbreaking thing to not be able to do it because the pain was so intense. Then it brought back something that felt so stupid back then, that I thought had no relevance, and that if I told anybody, they'd be like, "You're a whore, you wanted money, why would you do that?" Like, nobody would understand. None of us talked about it after that. The friends, we never talked about stuff like that. I've been in therapy for over 10 years and I've never talked to my therapist about it.
I was always angry after that happened. I can remember punching holes in walls. There were some times where I would just slam my head onto something. My thing that I wanted to do was pick something up. I can remember the countertop at my parents' house. I was so upset. I just wanted to break it, and I ripped it off the countertop.
What were your parents saying at this time? Did they say we need to get you to get help? Or
they're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just want to fucking die. I just want to go away. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want to be somewhere else. I don't know what's wrong." And then they're like, "You want to kill yourself?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just don't want to be angry anymore. I don't know why I'm so mad." And I was just thinking to myself, nobody is going to want to be with me again for the rest of my life. I'm gonna have to explain this for the rest of my life to anybody that I would really want to be with. And so it was awful.
You're just thrown into a world that you don't understand, and you don't know you're screaming on the inside and you don't know how to let it come out. And you just become this numb figure who refuses to feel and refuses to speak and all you do is obey. That's it.
Because it's probably easier, right?
It's much easier than ever talking about it. It takes a long time to start the healing process. I mean, I will never heal. There are pieces from me that can never be put back together. I mean, it took me having a daughter and looking at this beautiful, young, innocent baby to say, I want to speak out about it now. If we can make that point across, that doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how powerful you are, there are girls out there that will speak up, and I don't care if it's 10 years later or 15 years later, whenever you're ready to do it, you do it, and you protect the ones that are younger than us. You protect the ones that we didn't protect before. These guys will get it in the end, because us girls are not going to sit here and just let this keep happening.